Could you describe the educational system of your country?
Yes, in our country, the system of education is very complex. There are many types of studies. Firstly, there are primary study, then secondary, then higher studies, also college.
Okay. What is the most memorable period of the time in one's life in your way, as you consider it?
In my way, memorable, like scene, we can say, is that living in the school of last. That is very memorable.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is black.
Okay. I asked you some random question at first. Now we are just going directly for the question. When do you get time to pursue your hobbies?
In a day, it's 5 to 6 hours to pursue my hobby. My hobby is playing cricket and reading books is my hobby. And in a day, I used to play cricket for 5 to 6 hours.
How have your hobbies benefited you?
My hobbies make me like made me benefits. Make my benefit when I'm in leisure. In my leisure time, I used to do in my hobby cricket. That gives me satisfaction. Like I am doing something in life. Doing something in life.
Okay. What type of hobbies do people of your generation usually have?
They have
Okay, complete that question.
the age of mine, like teenage age, hobbies to ride bikes, drive cars, and used to use mobile phones. And
Next question. Why do hobbies keep changing from generation to generation?
in my country, they are very different from like changes hobbies from no, very different, made very different with the changes of age.
Okay.
Like the hobbies who has a child
Okay, try.
child's hobby is not we will compare with like teenage or adults.
Okay. Question is why do hobbies keep changing from generation to generation? Means your grandparents used to play some games which you are not going to play, and which game you are going to play, your future further generation wouldn't be playing that game.
Because of technology.
Because of the technology, because of the changes made by the technology day by day. Anything you can add on? What type of hobbies will the future generation have?
You can say it is a prediction now.
Yeah.
Like future generation have the hobbies of
Would have.
the hobbies. Some I think they did not have the hobbies.
Wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have the hobbies of reading books or playing sports. Like they have importance of gym, I think,
Okay.
because in today's like currently gym is going up slowly.
Okay.
Craze of gym.
The increased use of. If you had an opportunity to pick up a hobby, then what you would have decided or what you would have chosen?
I think my hobby is doing gymming because it will boost our confidence and spoken skills, mobility skills, we can say. Like we think we are on the earth, we think that we have opportunity to do everything.
Okay. You can keep that here. You would get that removed. Okay. How are hobbies useful to us?
Like doing fully things, food things or like silly things in doing the later time is to fulfill their.
Okay. Don't you think that hobbies are a wastage of time?
Hobby is that thing that we usually do in our later time, but not in like when we are doing any particular work when we did not.
Okay. What difficulties did you face at the first job interview? Did you have ever job? Any? Okay. Then we can skip that. Where and when do you prefer meeting people?
In restaurants like parks, I prefer to meet people.
Okay. How do you greet foreigners if you meet them?
With saying hello, I greet the foreigners because their tradition is to not like talk with using Sasrikal or like Namaste. They used to say hello and pursue their talk.
Okay. Do you know why do some people they are going to prefer to be social worker? They try to help others.
Yes, I prefer themselves
Those people.
those because when they are used to doing social work, we can say, or helping others, they have a good image in the mind of another people.
And
When he or she die, then
they die.
they die. The good image is still there in their hearts.
Okay. What qualities are needed to be a good social worker?
One,
Qualities. Means if you want to be a good social worker, which qualities do you have?
leadership skills.
Yes.
Firstly, there are funds. I think we have
Sufficient fund to
funds.
do those social activities.
like giving food to poor people or
Charity.
charity, you can say, or give a shelter to them. In giving, I think in giving food is not like too very costly, but if we give a shelter, then it is very costly.
Okay. How can society and government support social worker? Means if you are interested, like you are interested to distribute food daily to somewhere, any location, and you ask government to support me. So how can government support you? This is your personal agenda. How can government and why should government? Because
Firstly there is this duty is of government, but not ours.
Yeah.
If we like
come ahead.
come ahead and doing good things to them, then it is our duty to doing them things. But we can say we can open the eyes of government and say them
Convey our message.
convey a message that you should also help others.
Government just provide funds, release funds time to time for these NGOs. So is it better that government provides fund or should government come ahead and handle these things?
If I speak them,
Yeah.
the recording will.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
we are
Simple question is that
controversial.
should government try to do or should government let things go by their own?
Like, firstly, the thing is to we do, if there is not an improvement, we can say, or not helping, then government way ahead than make it.
So here answer could be like that. Government needs to do many things for the upper phase. Government can't reach to the surface of every place and to do things personally. Government is to handle the like major things. Then for micro things, the government is not doing. Providing fund is sufficient. And another point of view also can take place. Okay. Which language do you prefer to write in if you have to write something? Do you go with your mother tongue or do you accept your native language or that another adopted language?
I go with adopted language because it is very suitable. It is suitable to read for everyone.
Okay.
But if we go with our mother language or native language, then it is, I think it will be easy to learn, easy to read
To the reader.
to reader that belong to one.
Okay. What do you like and dislike about writing in English language? Like or dislike?
Likes is only that, like the person who writing the like anything, or we can say essay or diary, it be more professional than
Personal then
professional.
professional.
Or if and one more likes is there, that we improve our writing skills with writing English. Our think process of think is also increased if we write in English.
Will increase.
Like how we see the situation, the point of view.
How do we see this situation?
Point of view see this situation is developed from our native language to English language. Like we think about different things, we write about different things. Then the thing come in English.
Okay. And which are the difficulties which are faced by the writer when they are going to write in English? Where they'll get lackage?
Firstly, if the writer don't have knowledge about
Doesn't
have knowledge about more rules or like
that language.
then I think she or he will doing mistakes.
May do certain mistakes.
May do grammatical mistakes.
Okay.